Now, to a story that has shocked France. First came two 9mm bullets and graffiti at his home. Then he had to be taken from his house in the middle of the night by the police for his safety. This is the mayor in the town of Arles in the south of France, who's been targeted by threats attributed to the criminal group DZ Mafia, the mafia-style drug trafficking group, expanding its grip on the region as its influence spreads beyond the major city of Marseille. France's interior minister has said that threats of violent acts against the mayor prompted the police intervention as he condemned the incidents of acts of intimidation. Well, joining us now on the programme is senior lecturer at Paul-Valéry University in Montpellier, specialist in public drug policy, Yann Bisiou. Thanks very much for being with us on the programme. I mean, it's a shocking story to many of us, this, but when you first heard of it, as someone who's worked in and around this subject for years, were you surprised, or is it just the latest, if you like, upping of tactics and tensions in this battle, if you like, between the police and the authorities?
Yeah, it's terrible. Alas, it's not a surprise. We already see about the same thing in other countries, like in South America or in Belgium with Mocro Mafia. So it's terrible, but we cannot manage, we cannot tackle with this problem with our policy of prohibition.
So where is this intimidation coming from? I mean, the group's pretty well established, isn't it, in cities like Marseille?
Yeah, we must be cautious about this because for the moment, the threat is attributed to DZ Mafia, which is more a brand than an organization. It's a franchise, like we say in French. So we are not sure yet. 6 months ago, we already have a DZ Mafia action, and by the end, police arrest people who have who are not related to DZ Mafia. So be cautious about this. But what is sure is that it's linked to drug trafficking, and traffickers are using corruption, are using threatening people to gain some market.
And it's not just in France. I mean, these kind of groups, or this group particularly, maybe, as you say, not certain whether they're all linked to DZ Mafia, spreading as well to other places in North Africa, for example.
Yeah, you're perfectly right. It's a global question, and everything is linked to the money that these people, these traffickers are getting with their market. So the question for me is really how we can reduce their money and how they get this money, this criminal money. And on this side, I think that really we have to think about what other countries are doing, like Canada and or Uruguay, and they choose another model with state control on drug trade. And this is very efficient, and this will reduce the capability of drug traffickers to get money.
So how does that actually work? What difference does that make?
It's simple. In Canada, if you take this example, 70% of cannabis is now bought by a consumer from the state and no more from traffickers. Traffickers don't get this money anymore and then cannot buy weapons. They cannot buy people to make some crimes. And this is, it's 50, nearly 60 years that we say we have to forbid, to prohibit drug and to fight drug traffickers. And after 60 years nearly of fighting, it's a failure. It doesn't function, and it's worse and worse.
So why do you think that would work here in France?
If you look to what the minister say, he said that seizure increased. That's right. Arrested increased. That's right. But this show that doesn't function. If you look to the three main points, which are the price, the quality, and the number of people who are consuming drugs in France, it increased. So you cannot have another system which will be worse. It's a complete failure at this time, and it's very dangerous for everybody, for mayor in Arles, but also for police people. Everybody is concerned by this question.
And you don't think it's too late? I mean, are those organisations not already too ingrained into French society in certain places?
Will be very difficult. You're right. I don't know, but we must try something. We cannot continue to say each year we will fight again and we will fight more and more. Each 6 months, France pass a new law to strengthen the prohibition and to tackle trafficking. And we must see that it doesn't function. That's all.
Good to have you with us on the programme. Thanks for joining us. That's Paul-Valéry from Paul-Valéry University, Yann Bisiou. Thanks very much.